Well, Scott, continuing on with today's Xbox conversation, Xbox will reportedly bring Hi-Fi Rush and Pentiment to rival consoles first. Tom Ivan over BGC. New details about Xbox's plans to bring first-party games to rival console platforms have seemingly emerged. Sources said to be familiar with the company's plans told The Verge that Microsoft is preparing to release a select number of Xbox games for PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch. The first games it reportedly plans to bring to rival platforms are Hi-Fi Rush and Pentiment, which are originally released on Xbox consoles and PC in February 2023 and November 2022, respectively. Microsoft is also currently planning to release Sea of Thieves on non-Xbox systems this year, and other first-party games said to be under consideration, it's claimed. It has previously been reported that Starfield, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and the Gears of War franchise could be coming to PlayStation, in addition to previously rumored Hi-Fi Rush and Sea of Thieves ports for Sony's consoles and Switch. With speculation about a new strategy with the Xbox business mounting, Xbox's head of gaming released a statement last Monday telling fans that more will come clear this week on Thursday. Scott.
I've just had a thought now. I'm wondering if this this move was really foreshadowed, was really given away during the FTC trials. Because they had to kind of play that role. Hey, we're not locking anything down. We're bringing these to other consoles. We'll ensure somehow Nintendo's going to run Call of Duty. And so this kind of seems like part of the same, really a head scratcher there.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Baffled.
I would say cloud service, but the Nintendo online connection is not the strongest either. But I'm wondering if this is something they had to kind of concede to get that to go through.
Yeah.
But if that is true, I would have expected somebody to have pulled that information from the actual court documents like everything else has. So yeah. I'm not quite sure if this is just completely out of left field or not.
I don't know.
Xbox trying to be the good guys.
Yeah. I think the Hi-Fi Rush and the Pentiment thing, those actually kind of make some sense. So you played Hi-Fi Rush on Xbox, you're done, right? Think about it, you're finished. Pentiment, same deal. If you beat the game, you're probably finished. We talked about it on the podcast last night. We talked about Spider-Man 2. Now we platinumed that game, but now they're bringing out New Game Plus. Like, man, is that a little too late? Like that's like, you know what I mean? You're probably not going to go back, but you're bringing new outfits. I have to go check those out, right? It's like one of those. Okay, so, but when you're done, is how do you get pulled back in? Well, if you want to grow that IP, you want to have more players play it, you bring it to another platform. Xbox brings everything day and date, right? They already are on PC, where PlayStation holds back, Scott, like you say, often, right? And then eventually, 6 months to a year later, we'll then bring it over to PC. They get a new influx of players. Hi-Fi Rush, Pentiment, already on Xbox PC. They get a new influx of players. You have to go elsewhere. Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 5. Then they get a new influx of players. It's just an interesting move being an exclusive, right? It's that's the biggest thing. And I don't, like, we just talked about this in our first article of the day, so I don't want to kind of keep bringing this up, but it is definitely an interesting take. And then Sea of Thieves, Scott. Their games of service model, right? Their live service experience. Sea of Thieves coming to other platforms. That has to be crossplay. You cannot, like, look at Helldivers. Helldivers right now is on PC and PlayStation 5. Crossplay works I shouldn't say flawless, but damn close. So when we get into Sea of Thieves, if you open up the player base, which is already a monster of players on Xbox, on PC, and then you bring that to the influx of players who've been watching from the outside over on PlayStation, dude, that should get flooded. That should get.
It's gonna be a bloodbath.
11 seasons.
A lot of fresh meat.
Though here's the bonus though for PlayStation fans is that they get everything that was fixed, right? Because when Sea of Thieves came out, everybody's on it and then went, man, where's the rest of the content? Like, this is empty.
Yeah.
They fixed that. They fixed it with a ton of stories, man. You got Jack Sparrow in there. And then you have the Curse of Monkey Island in there, right? And then you have other things lined up too. You have 11 seasons of content now with Sea of Thieves.
There's a Kraken, there's a Megalodon, there's a whole ton of stuff, isn't there?
You could be there for a year or two now, easy, just on Sea of Thieves as a PlayStation fan coming into would be a brand new experience. But they've worked out all the bugs, right? They've worked out all the kinks, and then they've provided you an absolute ton of content. It's an interesting move. Dude, I wonder how many people will flood to the Sea of Thieves game and then be there on day one, and then get bombarded by everybody trolling them from Xbox.
It's gonna be brutal that way. And yeah, these games, I hope there's kind of an easily visual way to tell what side you're on. I don't know. I'm not a fan of console wars, but I do want it to be expressed through video game.
I don't
hopefully settled there.
Dude, there's no way you're gonna see another ship and it's just gonna have a giant PlayStation icon on it.
The flag.
Get off!
It's like, not a Jolly Roger. It's a PlayStation.
It's a PlayStation
the
flag.
Sacred symbol.
They could do that. Technically, they could make a PlayStation flag, right? And then you could be on there and you go, "Yo, those guys are PlayStation guys. We're our Xbox brand." That does rival a it is a pirate game, dude. Like, there is no fair game in Sea of Thieves. Like, everybody's out for themselves, right? There's opportunity. I've been trolled for 45 minutes in that game, getting followed by other ships. So, like, anything can go. But do they dive into that? I don't think so. I think they just want to have more players at the end of the day.
All pirate life is here on the Sea of Thieves, and you can live yours however you want. So rally your crew. Swear your oaths and set sail for riches and infamy. Become a pirate of legend. Just try not to be this one.